We take a look at the top 10 countries with the rudest people to be well informed when traveling there. These are the statistics collected by the numerous tourists who have visited these countries over the years. Number 10. The Czech Republic, also called Czechia, is a landlocked country in Central Europe. Historically known as Bohemia, it is bordered by Austria to the south, Germany to the west, Poland to the northeast, and Slovakia to the southeast. The Czech Republic has a hilly landscape that covers an area of 78,871 square kilometers with a mostly temperate continental and oceanic climate. The capital and largest city is Prague. Other major cities and urban areas include Brno, Ostrava, Plzeň, and Liberec. Czech and most Czechs are selfish, ignorant, and rude. It is a remnant of socialistic culture, where everyone cared only about himself or closest family. Sure, there are many people who are nice and helpful, but every year the selfishness crystallizes in parliamentary elections. Czechs have been reported to cheat tourists and have a very low morale profile. Due to the language barrier, they often come across as snobs to tourists who can't understand them. Number 9. Bulgaria, officially the Republic of Bulgaria, was established in 681 AD, and since then it never changed its name, which makes it one of the oldest countries in Europe. Located in the Balkan Peninsula between Greece, Turkey, Romania, Serbia, Macedonia, and the Black Sea. The capital of Bulgaria is Sofia, found long before the founding of Bulgaria. It has a lot of historical places to visit. Major cities of Bulgaria are Plovdiv, Varna, Burga, Pleven. Every one of those cities has its own unique history and culture. The official language is Bulgarian, but elders can speak Russian and the younger population can speak English. God forbid you have to go to the hospital, dentist, police, tax, post office, or somewhere to get something done in Bulgaria. Bulgarians might suck up to foreigners. Bulgarians might suck up to higher-ups or other Bulgarians with money who give them gifts or bribes. They naturally become rude to tourists who don't offer them money when they are nice to them. Number 8. Turkey, a beautiful country that attracts over 50 million tourists annually, is renowned for its hospitality and friendliness. However, due to cultural differences, political sensitivities, or economic hardships, there have been instances where Turkish people have been perceived as rude towards tourists. In fact, a survey revealed that 29% of respondents voted Turkey as an inhospitable country, ranking it as the 8th rudest country in the world. Despite this perception, it is important to note that not all Turkish people behave rudely towards tourists. Number 7. Italy, with its stunning cities like Rome, Milan, and Venice, welcomes over 96 million visitors each year. However, it is no secret that Italians are often described as rude. Unlike some other cultures, Italians may not always use phrases like please, thank you, or you're welcome. They are also known to be a bit noisy and straightforward. The South is full of short-tempered and egotistic people, but the North is the complete opposite. Nevertheless, it is worth mentioning that 41% of tourists who travel to Italy claim to have encountered rude behavior from some individuals in the country. Number 6. The United Kingdom, with its natural beauty and pleasant environment, attracts approximately 30 million tourists annually. People living in England, particularly in London and other parts of England, are rude, obnoxious, race-baiting, and gaslighting of all communities and cultures. Their sanctimonious, hypocritical nature has been described by numerous tourists to the country. There have also been instances where people have expressed frustration online about common rude behaviors, such as being absorbed in their phones, being withdrawn from people, and not acknowledging strangers. As a result, the UK has gained a reputation for being cold and unfriendly in certain parts of the world. Number 5. The United States, being one of the most developed and beautiful countries in the world, is among the top tourist destinations. It attracts a significant number of tourists, with 51% of travelers to the country. Some people in certain states may exhibit rude behavior, such as getting overly excited and talking loudly for no apparent reason. While this behavior may be considered rude by some, it is important to remember that it does not represent the entire country. Number 4. Russia, with its rich culture and picturesque environment, welcomes 1 million visitors annually. However, since the Russia-Ukraine war, the number of tourists has declined significantly. Russians are often perceived as cold and arrogant, as they tend to avoid small talk and smiling. This reputation for rudeness may stem from the perceived lack of warmth and hospitality. It is important to note that although not all Russians exhibit rude behavior towards tourists, a significant number of them do. Number 3. Germany is often seen as the epitome of rudeness, with its people being uncomfortable with establishing friendly relations with tourists. Despite this perception, around 40 million tourists visit the country annually, with 61% of them reporting experiences of rude behavior. Germans are known for their directness, which can sometimes come across as arrogance, a lack of humor, or the use of aggressive language. Number 2. China, with its long and rich history dating back over 5,000 years, attracts approximately 60 million tourists every year who are fascinated by the country's natural beauty and culture. Everything about the country and the people is rude. From the airport, to the hotel, to the restaurants, to the sidewalks. People routinely cut in front of you in line. They spit in front of you, use the sidewalk as a bathroom, and will not move out of your way while walking. They constantly talk loudly, whether on the phone or otherwise. These are behaviors that tourists naturally find disrespectful. Number 1. France. Receiving roughly 90 million international visitors a year, France ranks as a leading destination for international tourism. The capital, Paris, is one of the most visited city destinations in the world, but it's often considered the rudest country in the world, with a reputation for rudeness and arrogance in the collective imagination. This perception is particularly associated with Parisians, who are often as rude to themselves as they are to foreigners. The stereotype of being naturally rude is prevalent in the country, and there are many testimonies that support this claim. Paris people are pretty nasty. It's a busy tourist trap city. Outside of Paris, they are nicer but cold and dry. It is important to remember that these perceptions of rudeness are not representative of the entire population of these countries. While there may be instances of rude behavior towards tourists, it is crucial to approach these stereotypes with an open mind and not generalize the behavior of a few individuals to an entire nation. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe for more videos.